Okay, so let's talk about reclaiming your career. With the economy's recent downturn, lots of companies have restructured and reorganized, and that certainly plays psychological warfare on employees big time. So how do you remain positive in the face of uncertainty, not get stressed out unnecessarily, all that good stuff? Valorie Burton is the author of Where Will You Go From Here, a new book to be released next month. So you get a little preview right now. Valerie with us all the time to talk about how to reclaim your career, how not to freak out, blow the opportunity that's right in front of you, the one that you're in. So with this, you say, for one, you need to really kind of be grateful again for the job that you have.
Yeah, really.
Just live in the present.
It's so hard for a lot of people, and a lot of people feel so uncertain because maybe the company has laid someone off, maybe there have been changes, and they don't know what's coming next.
Right.
And so one of the first things you can do is to choose an attitude of gratitude. And I know that sounds so basic, but there are lots of people who would like to trade places with you because although the job numbers are better, there's still a lot of people that don't have jobs at all.
Oh, absolutely. And so you really need to think about, kind of revaluing yourself. If you have that job, then maybe there's a role that you are playing that affects the entire company.
That's right.
So appreciate that they may be appreciating you.
That's right, absolutely. And who doesn't love to be appreciated?
Right.
So it's also
having that job.
I also think it's really important to know and understand what your contribution is. And I think for a lot of people, they're always, when they look at their employer, they're always looking at, well, what can I get?
Yeah.
But you've got to be asking, what can I give? How can I be a better part of the team if the organization is having trouble?
This is having a little JFK ring to it.
You know,
that's not what.
That's right. That's right. You know, what is it that I can do that's going to help the company survive or even thrive? And so if you're one of those team players that's really in there trying to help the organization, that's going to bode well for you.
And you need to ask yourself, what if? So, while you're living in the present saying, okay, this is my gig right here, what do you mean? What if what?
Okay, so when
what
people
if good,
have...
or what if bad?
Well, usually when people are anxious, it's all the what if. What if I do lose my job? What if my boss gets reassigned to another division? What if these furloughs or pay cuts are permanent? So what I say is answer your what if questions. What if it happens? How will you handle it? And what happens is when you answer that question, you end up saying, you know what, I won't like this, but I can handle it. So don't just stop at what if and scare yourself half to death. Start answering some of those what if questions.
Oh my gosh, and then accept that you can't change and change what you can.
Yeah, accept the stuff that you can change. I mean, there are some decisions that are going to be made within the organization that you can't change. Don't ruminate over those. Yeah, don't stand around the water cooler going on and on and on about them. Say, you know what can I control? What can I change? I can change my attitude. If I need to get new skills, I can get those skills. If there are better connections I need to make, I can do that. So control the things you can.
Okay, and you need to ask yourself, what is the most important thing I can do right now to secure my future?
Yeah. So for a lot of people, when they get anxious around uncertainty, it's usually some key thing. Maybe they really don't have an emergency fund. So what they're really afraid of is that they're not going to have enough money. Or maybe they haven't updated their skills. So address those things. What is it you can do to actually secure your future? That's really critical. So this takes
kind of have a safety net.
That's right. Do a little self-reflection to understand what your fears really are and directly address those.
Okay. And so, Valorie Burton, we know we're going to have you back because we have you almost every weekend for reclaiming your career, and then next time we're going to talk a little bit more specifically about your book, Where Will You Go From Here?
I can't wait.
I can't wait also. All right. Thanks so much, Valorie.
Good to see you.